cities will compete on, are they fun to live in? Literally, I could see New York turning huge parts of the city into bike and passenger only areas. And, that won't come quickly. But we were talking at lunch about, the High Line. It's a perfect example. The High Line is a disused subway or railway track. Now, you could tear it down, right? Or you could turn it into a beautiful green walkway where literally hundreds of thousands of people go and walk and take in the sights, and it's integrated into things like the Whitney Museum. And so cities are going to have to get creative. Even though remote work works very, very well, there is something special if you're in a certain type of career where you want to live in a city where there's other people with great ideas, right? And so I used to always joke that New York wasn't really a city, New York was an idea. Cities tended to draw the smartest people, and you see that in all countries, not just America. India, the UK, everywhere. There is that kind of magnet city that's a Snelling point for the best and the brightest of that area. And internationally, our government's going to have to compete with one another. Well, in the area of business, I would say certainly, yes. Look at what happened with Ireland. When Ireland did the more reasonable corporate tax structure, every single American company at least, has their headquarters in Europe in Ireland. And so you'll see, I think, quite a bit of that type of competition emerging. And, it's going to be a kind of a, not necessarily winner take all, but you're going to see certain countries get sort of the lion's share of businesses locating there, the more favorable they are to the way things are moving as opposed to the way things were. If you're going to talk about it in terms of the United States, the red states versus the blue states, they're already competing. And they're competing around things like government services, tax rates, crime rates, all of that sort of thing. But finally, if you want to be like, say, you're a nature lover, and you don't want to have to face the super high costs of living in a New York or a San Francisco, and you're a knowledge worker, you can go off the grid. You can get a satellite internet connection. And so I think that time and space have collapsed, so to speak. And because of that, you'll be able to have more, not less choices about where you choose to live and work.